Hello Tyler and fellow classmates, Happy Chinese New Year! To celebrate the Year of the Monkey, I thought I would teach you how to fold an origami monkey. I learned how to fold this paper monkey by following the illustrations from Kunihiko Kasahara's book entitled Creative Origami. To get started, we need a piece of paper that's in the form of a triangle. It's a right angle triangle. Next, and this part actually is not part of the book, but I find it easier. So I'll take the one corner and I'll put it to the other corner. So I'm basically folding this in half, and then I'm going to crease it. I do this because this crease will be useful in the next two steps and also some following steps as well. I already have a pre-folded piece of paper to help this video along. So this was the fold that I initially made. After that fold, what you do is you take the two bottom corners here and you want to bring it up like so to meet the corner at the top, the point at the top. So it'll look like this. Next, with the two open sides, you're going to fold these in like so, to form a tip in this corner. Then you unfold it, and then you look at the creases. So when you look at the open side, you'll notice that this crease is exactly what you want, but then this crease is actually bending the other way. So what we have to do is now bend it so that this corner essentially goes inside the shape, inside the origami monkey. And then you do the same thing with the other side. So again, when you open it up, you'll see that this crease is correct, but this crease needs to bend the other way. And then you should have a kite shape. Next, you use that initial crease that I had made. And so if you look at the shape, what you're doing is you're folding it away from you along this crease. And then you have another triangle. So with the flat side facing your right and the pointy side facing the left, what you're going to do is take the top layer, so the first triangle, there should be 3 layers altogether. You take the top one and you fold it, and it should be about 2/5 of the way the length. So about here, that's where you want to fold it, and about there. So to form about a 45-degree angle. So like that. Then you flip it over and you do the same thing on the other side. You fold it down so these two arms meet. These are the arms for the monkey. Next, so what I usually do is I always fold it back to the side, I flip it back to the side where I begin, so that the flat side, the long side, is to your right and the point is to your left. So folding any origami is usually about symmetry. So whatever you do on one side, you'll most likely do to the other. So I'll take the top corner of my newly formed triangle and I'm going to fold it down. So you want this side to meet up with this side here, and then you have quite the point at the end. Do the same with the other side. So then I flip the origami monkey back over, and now I want to create the head of the origami monkey. So I take this top triangle and I fold it down like so. So this line and that line should be about parallel. It should be parallel. And then you press it down. This is the origami monkey's head. So what you do here is, if you look, it actually is like a pocket right there. So you just put your finger in there and then you flatten it out. So this becomes the head of your origami monkey. Next, to form the face of this paper monkey, what you do is you do a zigzag fold. So first you press in, then you make another fold that goes out, and then you fold it again in. So when you're done with this, you'll see two shapes. You'll see a pentagon and you'll see a trapezoid. So that's going to be your monkey's head and face right there. Next, we're going to work on the paper monkey's feet or base. So you take this bottom corner here and you fold it over. Now keep in mind that the feet have to be large enough, or the base has to be large enough to support the entire paper monkey. So you want to fold it and make sure it does not line up with this part of the monkey. You fold it over so it actually passes that line. Then you unfold it, and then if you look, this crease is correct, but this crease I have to bend the other way so that the feet go inside of the origami monkey. So it should look something like this. This is the feet, and if you open it up right now, it should be able to support the whole shape like that. Next, we're going to work on the arms. So what you have to do here is, it gets a little tricky, so you want to crease it down like this first, because what you have to do now is then open it up a little bit and flip the arm over. I don't know if you can see this very well, but so it was like that. Then you have to flip it over and you have to crease it down. So it should look something like that. And then you do the same with the other side. So you can do the pre-fold first, so you can see where your crease should be. Open it up, flip it over, and crease it down. Alright, so that's about what it should look like. And then this is the part where you decide where you actually want to put the joints along the arm. So depending on how you want to pose the arms, you can fold the arm up to create the elbow. So just make a fold and press down. And it looks like the monkey's reaching up. Then you can also pose the hand down. So you just fold and press it down. And then you do the same with the other side. You just have to, whichever pose you want for your paper monkey, you just fold and press. Sorry. And then the very last step is folding the ears. And all you do is taking these two corners of the pentagon, you just press it in. Just like that. And there you have your origami monkey. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and happy folding!